Joe rose quickly through the assessor's ranks due to his charm, quick wit, and good looks. Joe's ascent was based on his sweat-laced jeans and shirts, numerous requests for new pencils, tape measures, and clipboards, error-free residential scan sheets, and the knack to pick up property before the paint is dry. Just ask a rather perplexed homeowner who was finishing the trim on his addition in Sun City in the early 80s when Joe rounded the corner to add the new construction to the tax roll. Just happened to be in the neighborhood, Joe quipped. We cannot repeat here what the man yelled to his wife as Joe left the property. That dedication and 24/7, 365 professionalism led Joe to numerous management positions within the office over the years, including crew chief, co-manager of the real estate property division, and quality assurance manager. In 2007, after an exhaustive international search, Mr. Russell tapped Joe to be our chief appraiser. Joe's extensive experience with the appraisal process has led to many urban legends in the assessor's office. Joe invented the instant message. It was simply spinning the CRT on a Lazy Susan that was shared by 4 appraisers to the next guy with a cute saying in Cobalt. He also documented the deterioration of a Central Avenue high-rise condo due to concrete termites back in 1982. Finally, he single-handedly captured the only known species of bears and werewolves in the White Texas Superstition in 2002. Joe has a huge responsibility managing the 3rd largest jurisdiction in terms of parcel count in the nation. He directs 165 employees in the evaluation and classification of nearly 1.6 million real property parcels worth nearly $500 billion. He constantly reminds the staff of the awesome nature of the tax assessor's role in providing the values that determine each citizen's burden for their government. Do the right thing is often heard from his lips as he coaches and mentors the newest appraisers to the most seasoned veterans on his team. He holds an advanced certification as an appraiser for the Arizona Department of Revenue and has completed advanced training from the International Association of Assessing Officers. This past year, Joe accomplished a lifetime goal with the help of the IAAO as he toured the Maker Marks Distillery in Loretto, Kentucky to their 75th International Conference in Louisville. Anyone who knows Joe knows he is an ambassador for that beverage. Joe is proud of his family and ethnic roots in Chicago. Over the years, he has had to reference cousin Enrico Bertoletti to motivate some less than perfect performers in the office to change their habits or else be visited by Enrico. Joe often compliments staff with a famous monster line. You're good. You. It's not to say Joe is the tough guy. Heck, he sings to the staff with his trusty tambourine and always brings out the pictures of the kids and grandkids upon the receipt of a new accomplishment in their life. Also, he relies heavily on his spouse here at work. Joe, over the years, continually says, what would Karen do? In the most complex situations he has to face. And at times when things didn't work out particularly his way, he has heard saying, this place is just like at home. Nobody listens to me there either. Joe is a public servant. He is fair, friendly, and an invaluable asset to the citizens and to the assessor's office. Joe is a made man in the assessor's family. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joseph Provide.
And I never worked for the government before, so it was a big change for me. But to be honest with you, I'm glad I stuck it out, and it's primarily the folks in this room that I get to work with every day that makes it worthwhile. Because I was lucky getting to supervisory or management positions really fairly quickly, and some of the assessor administrations were a little easier and some were a little bit harder. So you can take it from somebody that's been here 30 years that if you've been here 5 or less years, you're working for the best. And I can say that because I mean it. So it's a privilege to work for Mr. Russell in my capacity, and I appreciate his confidence in me, and also Mr. Bonkowski. That you'll never make it and that it won't happen to you, believe me. You'll turn around someday fairly soon and say, wow, I'm there. So again, it's a privilege to work with you, and you know, I hope I can last a few more years anyway. That's the plan. So, and thank Mr. Russell and Mr. Bonkowski for their support.
The real caring that he puts into what he does. I want you to know, Joe, I appreciate it. I want everybody to know how much I appreciate all of your efforts for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much.